I was born in 1983. My mum, she was only 15 when she became pregnant. When I turned 2, she'd met this person that took away the next 3-4 years of her life. What happened there was a really quick journey, an express train almost, from love and affection to abuse, daily domestic violence. She had to stay inside, she had to stay isolated. She finally got the courage to leave, and we found another place. I was asleep one night and, my mum was taking a bath, and he came in through the window and climbed into the bathtub with her, took his pants off and proceeded to rape her in the bath. And he's saying over and over again to her while he raped her, "If you want to run away from me, I'll kill you to make sure nobody else can have you." A little bit further down the track, the voices in my head kept saying to me, "You're weak, you couldn't protect your mum." I thought, I need to become a monster because then I won't ever be in a position where I can be hurt again like I was as a kid. Started to hurt people, started to use power and control in my relationships with women. The last offence I ever committed was the big one. I spoke to one of the guys at the gym. He had to see a psychologist as part of his parole. And he'd been talking about him at the gym and he'd been saying how good he was, so I got his number. And I went in and I signed up for the 6 sessions I had to do. And 6 sessions turned into about 3.5 years of therapy. For the first time ever, someone sat with me and they put a hand on my shoulder and they said to me, "Hey, what happened to you when you were a kid and what you saw and the fact you couldn't save your mum? It wasn't your fault." For me, that was one of the, life-changing moments. But then what he said in the next breath was, "But what you did to other people when you grew up, the way you hurt other people because of that trauma, that is your fault. And you have to own that. You have to make that right."
Do you own it?
Yeah, I didn't at the time. But as we kept working together, he'd ask me that question, same question you just asked me. "Are you owning it yet? Are you owning it yet?" And finally one day I said, "Yeah, I am." And he said, "What does it look like?" And I said, "It looks like so much fucking remorse. So much guilt. So much regret for a wasted life. But so much hope for the future without that weight around my neck anymore."